I was sick and tired of my typical dinner, so I went to Pinterest and I found this Mexican ground beef and potato skillet. So I started off by putting some olive oil on the pan and I coated the entire bottom to make sure that the potatoes were crispy. I have to say the potatoes were already frozen and boiled, so this was a gander of how it's gonna come out. I sauteed them for about 3 to 4 minutes because it was already boiled, so I didn't want them to break on me. I went ahead and moved the potatoes to one side, and on the other side I put the ground beef. And y'all, make sure to break up your ground beef so you don't have big chunks. The recipe I was using said to use yellow onions, but I only had red onions in my fridge, so I went ahead and added those. And it also asked for red bell peppers, but I didn't have any. And on the recipe page there was some suggestions, and one of them was zucchini and corn, so I went ahead and added that instead. Y'all, I love to have frozen vegetables because you can add it to anything. We are going to add some pepper to the top of it to put some initial seasoning to the meat. And then we're going to go ahead and add some salt. Make sure to not add too many initially because you don't want to ruin your dish. Then you're going to add 4 ounces of green chiles. I always like having this in my pantry just in case I need them. I then chopped up some cilantro and added it to the dish, and followed by some chili powder, paprika, a good amount of paprika. The rest of the seasoning was my own twist, so I put some recadito. I love the Goya brand, and then I of course put a whole package of sazon from Goya, and I like to put a tad bit of tomato paste. My mom did this a lot growing up. It just is what we always did with ground beef. And of course, y'all, add some olives. And the last seasoning, minced garlic, and you're gonna stir this in. As that is cooking, y'all, this is my reminder to always wash dishes throughout because it makes it so much easier when you're cooking. I let it simmer for like 3 to 5 minutes, and I am gonna go then check it out. And when you stir it, just make sure not to break the potatoes. And I always like to clean my spoon when cooking meat just in case there's no raw meat on it from the last time I mixed it. And remember to always taste your meat when it's almost done because you want to make sure the seasoning is good and it's good to go, y'all. And that was my dinner. I put some cheese and red pepper flakes, and I'm watching The Sunrise Turn Pretty.